Spring is finally here, so I'm really happy that it's here. More long walks. Walking is like my new thing now. I think everyone should do walking, especially if you're not someone that is a gym babe or ain't moving their body a lot. I think walking is good. So I've been doing a lot of walking, like 10k steps. The other day I did 20 just to keep myself moving, and I just realized, you know what? I might have to do hiking. I'm not gonna lie. I might have to do a bit of hiking because this walking, I love it. It feels very therapeutic because I'm in my own world. I'm within my thoughts, just kind of navigating my head, but in a positive way, not in a negative way. So I'm really happy about that. Um, you know, counseling. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is like my second session, and I actually like it because it's making me deep and understand myself better. And I always encourage people, do counseling or therapy, especially if you got things within yourself that you need to work on or you don't know how to work on. I think it's important to speak to someone. I'm someone that always says that I don't think I can burden my friends only because I know how much I have in my suitcase, and I know they're not going to be able to like deal with it properly or advise me properly. So I've made the right decision in talking to someone. So period. 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 Sorry. Period. Yeah. So I believe it's actually been 6 months since I've broken up with said individual. And let me tell you something. It's not been easy, but I can say I'm proud of myself because I'm taking the necessary steps in choosing me. It hasn't been easy, however, I'm here now. So, yeah, I just wanted to give some advice to those that are going through a breakup or has broken up with that person, but it's been a couple months now, because I can say that it's not been easy. Like, I had a bag full of cards and letters, and I held on to. Excuse me, damn. God damn, I got choked up. Yeah, I had a bag of cards and I held on to them for a while, and I was like, when I'm ready, I'm going to reread them and rip them up and throw them away, because I knew I have to do that. So the other day after my counseling session, I just said, you know what, this is the last thing I have to do to kind of let go of that person completely. Is because I forgot I still had them. So as I'm reading it, I'm getting frustrated because I'm like, we didn't have to be here. We didn't have to do this. Ho, we didn't have to do this. I didn't have to rip up no letter. I didn't have to, you know, feel the way I'm feeling if you kept your word and said you're going to change, said you're going to do what you need to do to be a better man. So I ripped them up. It wasn't easy. I was going to get my sister to rip them up, but I said, no, Sharon, you need to do it. Rip them up and chuck them. And I feel like I still have some bits of his, like a jacket. I know that I have to get rid of, but I'm not going to lie to you. I fuck with the jacket, so I'm going to keep it. So I feel like if you have any possessions of said person, if it's a girlfriend or boyfriend, get rid of it. Especially if it's sentimental, get rid of it. I feel like it holds an energy that if the relationship didn't end nicely or however it ended, it just holds the energy of them. And I think it's not doing you any favor if you keep it. And you're going to hurt yourself as well. So I feel like to complete your letting go journey or moving on, you need to get rid of everything that they've given you. Once you've done that, I feel like you can heal properly and start to forget them, if that makes sense. Start to forget them. Don't forget the good memories. That's one thing I'll never do, is forget the memories that I had. However, when you leave something and you start to realize how that person treated you and how they maneuvered and stuff like that, it's not easy. as in, I can't fathom it. And I was embarrassed for a while, you know. You can't help to be embarrassed because it's like, I gave you so many chances. This is how you was doing me. And I'm someone that I feel like I can't say for the sake of love. I was embarrassed because I excused certain things when I know, when I'm out of it now, I know I should have been left earlier. But because I loved you, I thought, you know what, this man's gonna change. He said he gonna change, right? He gonna change. If that's something similar to you and you're beating yourself up about it, I feel like you shouldn't beat yourself up about it. It's a learning curve. Be proud of the fact that you built the courage to leave. That's what a lot of people tell me. You're strong. You made the decision to lock it off with that person. You're strong. And I do think you're strong. So don't beat yourself up about it. Now, especially if you're at my age as well, if you're younger, you know what? Hell yeah, you're younger. You can do what you need to do. I mean, I know 24 is young, but especially if you saw a future with that person and you started to plan long-term stuff and this, that, and the third, I know it could hit you in ways that, oh, cheer, especially if you have people around you that are getting married or that they're having children or they're in new relationships. It can hit you in ways that you didn't think it would hurt you, or sorry, hit you. So, girl, it's okay. It's okay to have those feelings. It's okay to feel those emotions. Like, I've had conversation with my friends that are experiencing those similar things, whether it's they're getting married or they're having children or they're in new relationships. And I say to them, I'm happy for you because I know that when the time is right, God will give me the relationship that I deserve and desire. I know it. I know He will. But until then, I feel like instead of watching everyone around you and making yourself feel bad or hurting yourself, now you have to look at yourself and be like, okay, now that I'm out of this, what can I do to work on myself? Because I feel like when you leave a relationship, you're not leaving solid. Like, you're never solid or you're never 100%. There's still, you're like, I don't want to use this word, but I said this to my counselor, like, I'm like broken goods at the moment because of the things I endured and just the pain in my heart that I'm feeling. Yeah, it's been a couple months now. I believe it's 6 months. No one needs to correct me. It's 6 months. Yeah, and it hasn't been easy. I can't sit here and say, you know what, I'm feeling 100%. You know what, I'm ready to do all of this because I know I'm not. I was saying to my counselor, like, because of things that happened in the relationship, I can say that I have a low self-esteem, 100%. I can say that. I can say that I'm quick to anger or I hold resentment in my heart right now because of the things that this person has done. However, I don't want to get into a relationship with a beautiful human being inside. Not talking about their face because they're finna be beautiful, like it. I'm talking about inside. They have a beautiful soul, beautiful personality, morals and values to a T, everything. I don't want that person to hate me because of the things that I need to work on. If I don't work on it, I'm going to hurt someone else. I don't want to manifest it, but I feel like you have to be realistic with yourself. If you don't allow yourself to heal, or if you don't allow yourself to work on the things that you know you have to work on, you're going to hurt someone else. And I think it's not fair. I have to be honest, it's not fair. I don't want to do that to someone. I never want someone to be like, you broke my heart, or you hurt me. You said you're going to do this. You never loved me properly. I don't want to be a part of someone's trauma or a part of someone's hurt and they don't look at me with love anymore, or like that feeling I don't want in my chest. I'm sorry, I don't want it. And I feel like you have to give yourself grace. From the beginning I was like, you know what, like I can start talking, I can start dating, but then I had to be, this is the thing, I was in denial. And you have to be true to yourself. You have to be honest with yourself and tell yourself, are you sure you're ready? Are you sure you can take on certain things? No, you're not ready. Let's be real. I know there's no time frame, but I feel like, especially if it's been a couple months, some people work different. Some people heal faster or whatever, but healing is not a, oh, I'm healed today. No, healing is a forever thing. But if you feel like you're ready to talk to people, then cool. Me personally, I'm not. Because I feel like, because I was in a relationship for a while. So from 20, I've known this person since I was 20. And then I guess boyfriend and girlfriend are like 21. So let's just say dating from 20 to 24, I've not had time to myself. So respectfully, I just want to get to know myself. I want to know new things about myself. And I'm learning new things about myself, or things that have affected me when I was younger. That's why I moved the way I move now. And what am I going to do to work on it? I owe that to myself to work on myself and be the best human being possible. I know no one's perfect, but to me, I want to be so confident, just morals and values to a T. I want to be a stronger minded person. And I feel like once you start working on yourself, the person that you want, they will see it from afar and they'll choose you when the time comes. So if you want to date or have connections, that's okay. But always be clear with your intentions. And to be fair, that's what I've been doing. I've been clear with my intentions. I'm not gonna lie to you, let's be friends, because I'm not ready to have that sort of commitment. And let me tell you, I'm proud, because I never thought I'd be someone that's doing that. I thought I would be someone that's going to be talking to people. I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to be doing that. Like, I need a man. And that's what I thought. I need a man to feel comfortable. I need a man to put me in my feminine energy. And I had a conversation with a friend, and I kid you not, he was like, why do you need a man to put you in your feminine energy? That's how I know, like, you're not ready for a relationship, because you're depending on a man to change things within yourself, when in reality you need to change it yourself. You need to find that feminine energy within yourself. You need to find comfort within yourself. Self-soothing. That's what I thought. I thought when I'm upset, I used to go to that individual and he would comfort me. Now it's like when I'm upset, I comfort myself now. I try not to go to friends to comfort me, because I have to learn to comfort myself. So, because when I go into the real world, it's just me by myself. So if someone hurts my feelings, I want to be in a place where I'm like, you know what? They've done this to me, but you're not what they said you are. So I handle it better, because when people say things to me now, oh my gosh, I will ponder and I will sit on it. I feel like I've been broken down a bit too much in life. So when people say things, I take it and I believe what they say. Yeah, that's me. They said that, that's me. That's me. That's me. Especially if you've come from a background where you grew up and all they ever said to you was negativity. So it's hard to kind of believe the positive that anyone would say. And that's the thing. I don't want to depend on that person for validation and reassurance too much. Like, I need to validate myself. Shan, you're a bang babe. Yeah, I know I'm pretty. Don't get me wrong, I know I'm pretty. But confident wise, yeah, you try and love the body that you're in. You don't need a man to tell you, oh, you know what, you look sexy today. I'm not gonna lie. Your body's looking 10 out of 10. Let me tell you something. You don't need a man to tell you that. And that's something that I had to acknowledge within myself. And I feel like us women sometimes seek validation. And I'm keeping it real. We do. We like when a man says we're pretty. We like, some women dress for male gaze or male validation, but in a relationship sometimes women like it when their guys compliment them and stuff like that, especially if they never had it before. It's hard to not seek it. And that's something I had to come to terms with, so it's not easy to admit these things, but I'm doing this so I can help other women know, like, in order for you to be where you want to be in life, you have to kind of be by yourself for a while. Like, it's okay to be single for a while. And at first I was like, you know what, I don't want to be single for too long, because I want a man. I want a man. I want a man. No, I just have to go with the flow, take life as it comes. And when it comes to me naturally, it will come to me naturally. Do you see what I mean? Rather than it's in my head. I feel like you need to eliminate, I need a man. And be like, you know what, I need me. I need me. I need me to be 10 out of 10. I need me to achieve all the goals that I've set for myself. I don't need that distraction. I feel like you don't need that distraction, especially if you're not mentally there or not mentally strong. If you know you're at a vulnerable position or a vulnerable spot, talking to a guy right now will not help you. Something I had to come to terms with as well. Don't put yourself in that position where you know it's going to break you down even more. That's not fair to yourself. You're going to just push your journey back, or you're going to hinder yourself. So don't do that to yourself. You don't deserve it. 1 second. I'm not sure why I sound very stuffy. Like, maybe because my earphones, they're noise cancelling, so they're making me sound like I'm underwater. Underwater. And I'm not liking it. Yeah. So I was watching a podcast, not today, sorry, yesterday, and it's called, what is it called? Something Kids, Grown Up Kids or something like that. And they were talking about how they've not been doing things with people and they feel like they're a virgin again. And when I was listening to that, I was like, I'm not gonna lie to you, that is how I feel right now, because I have not had sex in a while. And you know what? I'm proud of myself, because at the beginning, let me not lie, temptation was gonna eat me. I was thinking that the next man that touches my soul, I'm gonna be on that, and I'm, jumpity jump that booty, hey. So it takes a lot for you to kind of work on it, and I don't have those sexual urges anymore, because it's just not been on my head, or I've not been in contact with a guy, or I've not like met up with men. And even when I went on my date, low key, like, I didn't feel no giddy. No, I'm not feeling giddy. I'm not feeling nothing. Like, I can take a compliment, no problem, but I don't feel anything in my soul yet. So sleeping with someone, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's just deeper than what it is for me. And that's what they were saying as well, especially if you was in a relationship for a long time, you know what sex does, or you value it more. So for me to now come out of a relationship and just be bouncing on Tom, Dick and Harry, it just wouldn't sit right with me. And I've made it clear. This is the thing, guys. Always be clear with what you're saying to people. And let me tell you something. I said I'm not ready. If just talking to someone, you can tell if they're gonna make you comfortable or not when it comes to the bedroom. I feel like us women, that's what we want. We want to make sure that that person makes us comfortable, makes us feel good as well. Not just, you're just here to just have sex with me and just fuck me. You know, that feeling is actually really horrible. Like, when you know a guy is just talking to you or just taking you out on dates because they just want to sleep with you. Like, it's really a horrible feeling, and I don't like it. I feel like I've experienced it in my life before. Like, I just said, what do you actually take me for? No, I don't want to have sex with you. So I value it so much that, like, yeah, I value it too much. So I can't just now sleep with anybody. Like, I'm open to date. Yes, I'm abstaining, and I'm going to keep it I'll abstain until someone, like, I get to a point where someone has made me comfortable, and you know what? I'm like, I can be comfortable with this person, because I know they're going to make me feel good when it comes to having sex. Because I think it's like a deep connection. You're having a deep connection with that person. So I don't want to now give myself to someone that's, oh my gosh, that's going to make me feel like shit, and it's going to fuck up my body spiritually. I don't want that. I want to have a connection with someone knowing that we're going to feel good. You're going to look after me within that moment. And after we do it, you're going to reassure me and still make me feel like, you know what, are you okay? Okay, you're good. I want to make sure you're okay. We like a reassuring babe. We like an intentional babe. We like a man that is studying you. That's the thing. Women, you need a man that's going to study. A lot of these men are useless. And I'm not saying it to be funny. I'm being so serious. A lot of these men are useless. A lot of men are actually not studying their partner. Some women too. Some men, sorry, not a lot. I want to say some men are not studying their partner. I feel like if you're going to look for a suitor, ensure that they're studying you. They know you so well that if you're upset, they're like, okay, let's make up a name. No, let's just use me. They're like, Sharon's upset right now. I know what I need to do to make her feel okay within that moment. I know what I need to do to reassure her. Okay, Shine's upset. She needs a hug. Okay, I'm gonna give her a hug. Oh, she needs someone to talk to. I'm gonna be a lending ear. She needs some reassurance without me giving a hint, without me saying whatever. They just get you. You need someone that's gonna study, and I think it's important to study your partner so you can take initiative to make them feel good. Like, I have a video on my phone, right? Let me find it. We're gonna do some lift music. Do 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 do. Found it. um, it says, if my wife is an overthinker, then I'll be an over-explainer. I have no issue with putting her mind at ease. Period. That's an intentional babe. That's a man that's willing to study his wife or girlfriend. I don't want to use wife in this, but yeah, wife or girlfriend. So she's comfortable. Me, I'm someone that I always said I study people. If it's not my friends, like say the guy that I'm talking to, I study them. I know what's gonna upset you. I know what you do, or I know when you're upset. I know when you're angry, or I know when something's bothering you. I know how to comfort you within that moment. So I think it's really important to be with someone that's going to study with you. This English, be with, be with someone that's gonna study you and just know how to maneuver when you're going through these seasons or periods, especially when it comes to sex as well. Like, guys, yes, you can date, but I do feel like when you're dating, you don't have to give a piece of them to you. Not everybody deserves a piece of you. Men as well, like, a lot of women, they're a bit catty when it comes to guys as well. You need to make sure guys can't, and to be fair, I've had a lot of conversation where guys are like, I need to be comfortable. And you know what's crazy? I always thought about it from a woman's perspective, but no, a woman needs to make a guy feel comfortable as well. And a lot of women they come on too strong, and guys get uncomfortable. And I feel like you can't just think a man's not uncomfortable because he's a man and he should take it. No, come correct, carry yourself properly, make sure that person's comfortable too. And that's what I always say to people. I'm not here to lust over you. You're more than just your body. So I'm gonna make sure to do what I can to make you comfortable, because this is our journey together. It can't just be a man needs to make sure I'm okay and stuff like that. As a woman, we're nurturers, so we have to make sure a man's okay too, but not babying him. Hell no, not babying him, but just being a lending ear and being a listening ear, because I don't know, women or people just think men are just so strong and they don't have feelings and they're not allowed to cry, because if they cry it emasculates them. And me personally, if you need to cry, I will be here to comfort you, no problem. You're not a dog of the military, like you can't cry. Like, no, cry. If I've offended you, I want you to be able to express that. You need to be with people that it's easy for them to communicate, it's easy to express themselves, they're comfortable enough to cry around you as their partner. That just shows the comfortability. I think it's important. Like, me personally, I don't want a nonchalant man towards me. Be nonchalant to everyone else, but when it's me, you love me. Like, you love me to a T. Like, girls, let me tell you something. If a man has showed you the first time that he's not willing to change, please take that hit and go. I should have done that from the get-go. If he shows you, then go. There's no point thinking he's going to change. I feel like, okay, if he says it and you see the actions are not matching his words, leave. I should have done that because I feel like I've wasted time. And this is not me bashing the person. No, I genuinely feel like I wasted time because of how many chances I gave. And I feel like a lot of women are like that though. They give men, not good men, the benefit of the doubt all the time because they love hard. And that's the thing. I loved hard to the point where, yeah, I couldn't love anymore. And that's the sad part about it. Like, when a woman is done or when a man is done, that is when you want to start crying wolf and saying, I'll do anything to change, or I'll pour into your cup, or this and that. No, that's not how it works. When they're expressing themselves, when they're telling you, hey, this is something that you need to change, take their advice and change it. If you really love that woman, you're going to change. Not when shit hits the fan. That's when you want to change. That's not fair. That's selfish. You're thinking about yourself, but are you realizing that that woman's mentally checked out, or that man's mentally checked out? They're not here anymore. They don't see you how they saw you when you guys first started dating. That's the crazy part. I never thought I would mentally check out. I never thought, and just having another conversation with said individual, my heart didn't beat like that no more. Wow. You left me to the point where my heart doesn't feel anything for you. And that's crazy. And I don't want people to feel that, like, that feeling, the heartbreak. It's not a nice feeling. Like, I keep on saying to myself, I never want to feel that. That's why I'm like low-key scared to be too deep in something right now, because it's gonna set me back. That's one thing that I want people to do with themselves, is be honest with yourself. Don't let someone else tell you, but you're not ready. You yourself need to say, you know what, I'm not ready. And I know I'm not ready. Why? Talk to yourself like, Sandra, why are you not ready? But do you really think you have time for a relationship? Do you really think you have room to carry someone else's burden when you're feeling like this right now? Let's be realistic. And it's okay. This is something that I have to get comfortable with. It's being alone and working on myself. I'm excited to get to know myself. And that's one thing you need to do as well. Be excited to get to know yourself. Especially if you're young, please travel, meet new people, meet new friends. Solo travel, I think, is important as well. I was having a conversation with my older brother. I don't think I've mentioned my brother on here before, but it's weird to get advice from him because we don't talk that much. But he was saying that, encouraging me to travel more and get to know myself, because when he was 21 or when he was younger, he was traveling a lot. So I'm like, I want to travel. I want to get to know myself. I want to, just discover new things. Like, I'm just in that era where I'm okay being by myself, but I don't mind meeting new people and taking that risk and trying new activities just to get to know myself and just to be more happier. I desire to be a happier person. And I think that's what you need to do. Like, you need to eliminate any sort of distraction or any sort of temptation. I think it's important. Like, yeah, if you want to pleasure yourself, like, I don't care. But sleeping with people or getting to know people on a deeper level, knowing that you're not 100% there, it's not fair to yourself. You're not doing yourself a favor. I understand that you want the comfort, and I understand because I'm going through it. Like, I understand you want the comfort, understand you want your own mini world, or you want to start a family and stuff like that. But I'm going to be so real. You're not going to be the best version if you stay in that relationship or don't work on yourself. I think it's important to work on yourself by yourself until you're at a point where you're so strong that no one can offend. Like, if someone was to offend you, or if someone was to, like, be rude to you, you're not even going to second guess it. You're going to address them there and be like, hey, I don't like what you said to me. Respectfully, it's either you say sorry or you distance yourself from that person. You need to be strict. It's strict over here. You need to be strict. You need to be stronger. Have a stronger mind. Have a stronger soul. Mentally, physically, spiritually, you have to be strong. Life is getting real, and there's people with real life shit. You need to be ready to take them on. So I feel like if you're not there, then don't force it. Don't put pressure on yourself. Allow yourself to heal. Spend time with people you never had time to spend time with. Because I know in relationships, when you're so in it, you tend to forget the outside noise, your friends, your family. And that's one thing I've learned as well. Spend time with your friends. Those that make time for you. Clark it. Those that make time for you. And give them grace as well when they can't meet you. Because they got their own shit going on. And that's one thing I realized as well. A lot, I think, oh my gosh. My whole female friendship, they're all in relationships and it's just me. And I don't feel no type of way, And I keep on telling them, I'm so happy for you. But right now for me, honey, I'm finna turn up. I'm finna get to know me. I'm finna I'm gonna have fun. I'm finna turn up. Y'all stay safe. Like, I'm enjoying this. I'm really happy for them. Like, I'm not, like, I'm like, this, like, let's say, for example, one of my friends, they're expecting. I was like, you're living my dream because that's what I want to experience. at one point in my life, but girl, I'm happy for you. And one of my friends, they're getting engaged. I'm like to him, yeah, I felt a type of way because I'm like, I want to experience that one day. But you know what? I am happy for you. My other friend the other day, she's in a relationship now. She's a girlfriend now. I'm like, you know what? I'm happy. Like, that's all you can really say is be happy for your friends. Like, I'm happy because I have to understand we're actually getting older. We're going through different seasons and chapters in our lives. So, for me, personally, of course I'm going to be happy for my mates. I have to be happy for them because I love them dearly. So seeing them happy, it means a lot to me because then now I'm happy. Now we got shit to plan. Now we got stuff to do. You know, I understand it in relationship, but the fact that they make time for me, I can only appreciate it. Like, I'm enjoying this. Like, seriously, you have to enjoy the solitude of being by yourself. You know, just enjoy it. I'm enjoying it. As much as it can get lonely, but I think being lonely sometimes is good, so you know how to be by yourself. And to be fair, I enjoy being by myself. So, period. Clack it, clack it, clack it, clack it, clack it. You owe it to yourself, okay? Like, you do. It's hard. I understand it's hard. I'm going through it. I want people to understand I'm going through it. It's not easy. I was crying, ripping up those letters, ripping up the pictures, because that's a chapter in my life that I had to close. And that's not easy. And just speaking to my counselor and him saying, it seems like you've gone through a lot. Like, I'm happy that you left that. It wasn't easy making that decision. I didn't want to make that decision, but I had to make that decision for me to be a better person because I know I deserve better. Remember why you did it. It's because you deserve better. And I know you deserve better. And you know you deserve better. We can't do things, or we can't hold on to things for the sake of love. If that person is hurting you, that's not love anymore. So why hold on to it? It's not worth it. You deserve better. And I'm telling you, I'm someone that will say, you deserve better. If you know you're not coping well, seek help. There's so many safe havens around. There's so many people you can talk to. I'm someone that you can talk to. I enjoy talking. That's why I made this. I enjoy talking. So I think talking is important when getting to know people and getting to know yourself. You really do get to English. Oh, what is going on? Like, you will really get to know yourself the more you talk to people, especially different people. You can learn from so many people. And that's what I've been discovering. I'm like, you know what? Now that you've said it that way, okay, I hear it. Like my brother as well, his perspective, I'm like, we don't really, at a grown age as well, because I'm 24, he's 33. We don't really have conversations like that. So hearing it from his perspective, or us, like, we went through similar things, but he saw it in a different way and I saw it in a different way. So now seeing it in his way, I'm like, you know what? I understand it now, and I'm going to see it that way. Do you see what I mean? So be open to getting to know people on a platonic level. Clark it. On a platonic level. And then when it feels right, maybe you can explore romantically, but I want you to eliminate sex, because I'm telling you, sex doesn't make the relationship better. And that's what a lot of people need to understand. Like, sex doesn't do nothing. Sex won't keep a man. Sex will make you happy within that moment, but once it's done, real shit happens. So I want you to talk to people, get to know people without that aspect. Like, yeah, I'm like, yeah, but show me the Johnson. But are you really going to show me the Johnson, though? Like, don't be a gigolo. Don't be showing me no Johnson. Like, you want to make sure that the woman or the man actually respects you. So eliminate it. Try to talk to people and get to know them outside of their body. And then you will see if you really like them. Because if you do something starting off sexually, I feel like it kind of taints it a bit. So actually get to know people without that, and make it clear that I'm not looking to do that at the moment, but if you're on the same page as me, I'm fine. But sometimes you don't have to announce it as well. Just go with the flow, and do not let no one pressure you. Don't let no one pressure you. It's not that deep. Don't let them pressure you. If they actually pressure you, then you need to let them go. It's not by force. How dare you? I don't want to hear stuff like that. Oh, why are we not having sex? Come on. No, you can't be with someone that's hungry. Dead. So get to know someone for them and use the word, you are more than just your body. So I will not over sexualize you. And that's what I say to people and men. I will not over, yeah, you look good. I'm not going to lie. You look sexy. Sexy, yeah. You look sexy. However, I'm not looking for your cock. Please, I beg. I'm not. You're more than just your body, so let's actually get to know each other on a deeper level. If we fuck with each other, we fuck with each other. If it gets there, it gets there. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's a learning curve. Life, there's going to be a lot of learning curves, and we're going to have to find ways to navigate it. And that's okay. So please take it easy and allow room for yourself to grow. Give yourself grace. Stop putting pressure on yourself. Give yourself grace. That's all you can do. Okay, especially if you're going through a breakup, give yourself grace, give yourself some accolade because you did what you need to do for yourself. Remember, God gave you one life and one life only. Do what you want to do and do what feels right for you. Don't be dumb and do stupid things or do things that's going to hurt other people. No, be intentional. Always be intentional and be guided. As my fellow homegirl likes to say, let's be guided. So please be proud of yourself. You made the right decision and get to know you. Like I said, God gave you one life and one life only. So live it to your heart's content. Okay? And I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Please follow the podcast. Please follow the Instagram page. Help a sister out, I really enjoy doing this. I really do. And I really enjoy helping people. So I hope to see you in the next episode. Take care of yourself, okay? You are loved. You are worthy. You are more than. You're not less than. Okay? Period. Take care.